It's the time to get down.
We got everything rolling, Vic.
Yeah.
I think it's time to activate the systems.
You do
Raise the reflector shield.
You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah, turn that thing down and get ready for school. That's right. Get your ass up. Get vertical, as my mother would say. Come on, get that stretch on. Get that groove on. Vic, I got to crank it up.
Well, you can keep cranking all you want to. Welcome, everybody. We're here. We're in our glory state, and the glory state is the only time we actually feel good about ourselves, and then we know that Hank Jr. goes on another rant about Obama, our Muslim president. That's his claim to fame. He's back, you guys. The guy who chanted Monday Night Football, are you ready for some football, is now taking
And if he is Muslim, so what? That's what I'm saying. So, and if he wasn't born here, so what?
Well, do you feel the same way about Madonna?
Oh, bullshit anyway.
Madonna in Russia is not too lovely today. You know, and she's freedom of speech doesn't necessarily go with Russia, right?
Well, no. We thought it might have been changing, but you know, Putin's been Putin.
You got good news, bad news, and some other topics, man. Go to tell them what's up, man.
Oh, man, first of all, bad news that Brandy Flores can't come today.
No, man.
She had trouble with the babysitter.
Yeah, the kids.
We love us some Brandy, too.
Oh, man. Kids just ran amok, got on some horses, and ran down the beach.
You know, all that amok. You ever ran amok?
Yeah.
I know, I ran amok. And amok. So Brandy's out today, but we got a bunch of stuff. First of all, we got to talk about, like you said, the hot news, you guys.
Yes, sir.
Monday, Pussy Riot update. Give you what's going on with them.
Yeah.
U.S. Army's got a new $3 million anti-suicide nasal spray.
Okay. All right.
You get down and you're spraying up your nose. I thought we had that already. Anyway, Los Angeles sued over crackdown on medical marijuana. That's right, people fighting back.
I like that, man. I like when people fight back.
Man, people fight back. Bill Gates put $2.5 billion into development of a new toilet for the third world.
Man, just flush it, man. Just flush it.
Turning waste into licorice.
Hey, man, just flush it. That's all I gotta say.
That's right. Like Big said, the bad news, Madonna sued in Russia for supporting gays. Moscow court upholds the ban on the gay pride events. And Victor, a famed director, jumps to his death.
Yeah,
Tony
man.
Scott commits
You don't
suicide.
know, you know now, man. But you're talking about moving fast. But you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say, hey, hearts and prayers go out to the family members of Tony Scott. You know, man was an icon.
Top Gun.
Man, all day. Man on fire. Man.
So
on
many
fire.
movies. We'll try to talk about that.
Yeah.
Goes to show you. And then for other shit, man, I got a story about the new Audi that doesn't even have a rear window and doesn't even have a rear view mirror. It's all camera, baby. Ain't that something? And you saw my robot worm?
Yeah.
Well, now I got a robot bat ray. And also, Vic, I got a disabled cat that's got wheels.
Oh, I like that. I like
Let's
that.
just do what we came to
I
do.
like that, man. That's
Come on.
pretty- Oh, man, I like that.
Come on, everyone, be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, disabled cat with wheels.
Well, let me go ahead because I know you're going to hit a lot of stuff. Hey, folks, what's going on? What's up? Look, for those of you who are already looking to see if you can always get yourself off the market, let's just congratulate Tachina Arnold. Tachina Arnold married Rico Hines in Hawaii.
Really?
Yes.
I stood behind her at a party in the drink line.
Did she run like real fast to get away
It
from
was a trip. You know, sometimes sometimes I get into places I'm not supposed to be. Because this, you know, I'm nobody. And here I was at one of Babyface, parties up in Hollywood. Someone got me in there. And so I was telling Vic, I was going around meeting people and checking out who was cool. Because that's what I do. And I actually stood behind her in line to get to the bar.
Pretty good.
Yeah, she had some men all on her.
Told you, off the market,
Let me
man.
tell you something. That babe, she was looking good.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
When I stood behind her for a while.
Hey.
Waiting on the drinks.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind waiting.
Yeah.
But she's a good looking woman.
Well, hey, just to let you know, I know Mari's going to cover some other things, but I always got to bring a little bit of that flavor. Flavor is just representing the community that you tend to be closest to. And we want to say Chad's domestic violence victim seeks an audience with Evelyn. So already.
So the other woman, she seeks the audience because you want to get her. She wants to get paid. Ain't this terrible, see? Chad, UBJ, use better judgment. Use better. Thank you, everybody. It's Monday. Norman, thank you for the compliments.
Yes.
Norm, it's hot everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's really been affecting our behavior too. Only person that ain't hot is Mac McAllister.
No.
He ain't hot.
No.
Mac's not hot. Mac got to put on a scarf at night.
He's done, man.
But it gets cool in the evenings here.
Right.
But it has been hot during the days in different parts of LA experiencing, triple digit temperatures. So we too have been feeling it. So that's been going on too. So thank you, Norm. I had to dress for the temperature because we have air conditioning in the studio, but it's so loud that we try not to. Then sometimes it'll short out too much drain and all the power cut out.
All down.
And we shut down while we on the air and y'all start talking mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you guys. I hope you guys are not burning up. It is a national heat wave. That not just here, it's going on all over. Some states are really being hit hard, so our prayers are going out to those folks in Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. Man, Kansas.
Wow. Yeah.
I was getting they're having a rough time. I mean, we're talking about now with the livestock dying,
It's no joke.
It's no joke, you guys. It's no joke. It's a real drought out there. So
the repercussions will go on into next year. It's just not happening now and the heat goes away. The agriculture really has to rebound. It takes them a couple of years, man, to rebound.
Well done. Hey, you guys, I want to acknowledge the chat room. So much of the Pack Stereo Morning Coffee experience is the chat room. And we have what they call chat room emeriti. They're Jedi Knights. They're our shining examples. It's a motley crew, okay? Yeah. So I got to acknowledge our folks in the chat room. First of all, we got to acknowledge Mac McAllister, G&M Bureau Chief.
Yeah.
That's right. He is the host of Online with Mac, Retro Jazz and Blues, the #1 Retro Jazz and Blues show. The show I call The Habit Worth Having. And we're blessed to be able to feature that as our pre-show broadcast, which we want more and more folks to be aware. Go over to onlinewithmac.ning.com and enjoy Mac. Okay, you guys. But he is part of the Jedi Knights out there in our chat room. And also, from Pittsburgh, PMC, Philip Cuthbert.
Yeah.
The man coming all the way from the lab in Pittsburgh, producer. And we got some news and some announcements to tell you about the fellas, too. And also, from Cleveland, holding it up in Cleveland, Norman Ross, the Norman Ross Experience. Tomorrow, you guys, we're going to have guest Nils in the house playing his acoustic guitar.
Right.
And right after his segment, we're going to be featuring Norman's new video.
There you go.
Okay. Norman Ross revealed tomorrow. That's right. After we have our special guest, Nils will be coming in. Songwriter, producer, will be coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're going to have him here tomorrow with the Empress DeVoe and Lady Tech Jezreel. Okay, you guys? So I want you guys to be aware of that. It is Fun Day Monday. We said Brandy's stuck because of babysitter problems. Just take a look at her face. My girl's so beautiful. It's such a positive spirit. So we're going to call you up today just to see what's happening, okay?
Yeah,
Brandy?
but you know what? She's representing. And she's representing in a way that I don't know, Mario, between her and Condoleezza Rice. I don't know which one you prefer, especially since Condoleezza is among the first women to be a part of Augusta Golf Club. Hootie, you want to give some shout-outs to Hootie, man?
Yeah. I am kind of, preemptive strike was her idea. You know that.
See,
well, at least
wait a minute.
I don't know if it was, but she's being credited.
Wait a minute,
I
golf.
can't talk about golf. That gap in her.
Golf.
You know what? Condoleezza Rice.
Wednesday. I got to give a shout out to Darla Moore of Salt Lake City, South Carolina, or Lake City, South Carolina, one of the other executives. See, I've tried to keep a spirit here where we got to recognize that she's been breaking the mold. Here she is. African Americans weren't allowed in Augusta until 1990. Here she comes, the first female, and he wants to talk about.
I would have an attitude like, y'all expect me to be happy to be here, right? My lip would be all stuck out. I'll be the first one.
See,
if I finally let one of us in. Then after they let me in, they wouldn't want to let no more.
Okay, see.
They said, we let that Mario Hemsley in. He acted a damn fool up in here. I was like, first, how are you supposed to act when you're the first one?
Give him 30 seconds. Does Condoleezza Rice deserve 30 seconds for being in that wonderful Good Old Boys golf club organization? Hootie, Big Pimpin'. See, I'm not spreading nothing negative. I'm saying Big Pimpin' Hootie.
I'm just saying I might act a fool. I might act. I know how Mac too. See, you don't know if you want to walk up there and take a dump right on the green.
see, you see what I tried to do.
I know. I try. Okay.
over
I'm
it.
just saying. How do you feel the first time you get in? You know. So I don't know. All right. Well, so we celebrate her. Let's celebrate everybody's accomplishment.
See, you see what I'm saying?
Condoleezza.
That's why nobody's going to come on.
Ain't
That's
that
why
a
the women
bitch.
are going to come on and say, "God, he has a high bar, doesn't he?"
I
says
do
he
not.
has no
I am
bar.
nice to a bunch of people. I am so nice to a bunch of people. Oh, come on, you guys.
Yeah, right.
I am so nice. It's just you guys, and I'm not as hard on the folks as the chat room. No matter what, you guys, you got to get in that chat room, help some of them. You know, they need interventions.
See, you guys
get
are-
in the chat room. We need help in the chat room.
Okay.
So people, please go in there and help them out.
Well, I'll say this. Let me give you an idea of the correlation here, so you guys can understand. Now, you got a rough time right now with Condoleezza because of for various reasons. Then you got Hootie over there, right down in that good old boys organization. But if you look carefully behind you, Mario says, "Look, I always find places to support others." I look at R. Kelly's book, and R. Kelly's sitting there going, "Mario, talk about me."
That's
But not
right.
now, not yet.
That's right. And you'll notice I have a couple books there.
That's right.
You got to remind me I'm supposed to talk about those.
That's right.
R. Kelly,
That's right.
Solar Coaster,
Solar Coaster.
The Diary of Me.
Got to give a shout out to, hey, I got to sit there, Lachelle Sargent.
Thank you, Lachelle.
Lachelle, she's director.
I'm a hold this one
publicity.
against you, Lachelle.
Publicity.
No, I'm
Over at
kidding.
Chapman
I'm just
Smiley.
kidding.
Yeah, so, hey, look, she gave us the book, says, you know what? Do your job.
Interesting. So we'll talk about that because it is the whole thing. It's his autobiographical effort.
That's right.
So you can get a chance to see what you think about it.
So we got look at
Let's
what-
just say it's not showing a whole lot of deep introspection. How's that?
we got three names that should really put you guys in a world. Hank Williams, Condoleezza Rice, Hootie and the Blowfish. Okay, it's not Blowfish, it's Hootie. Augusta National. And then a fourth, R. Kelly. Boy, what a day to start off with some people who really make you say, who can you stand behind?
I can stand here. Who can you stand behind? Lord, everybody. Whew. Okay. So like I told you, tomorrow we got August 21st. We're going to have live in studio Nils Jipner, gifted writer, producer. He's going to be in the studio bringing his guitar, I understand.
That's right.
So I want you all to know about that. The Low Power FM broadcast simulcast is continuing to simulcast on 101.5 FM, Leimert Park, the morning coffee show. We got to tell you, the We Video collaboration program. Now, We Video, that's WEVIDEO.com. Take a look, you guys. I should pull it up. Let me pull it up. We Video is a spot we talked about last week where we have a program that we were going into to allow us to collaborate online and do some things. And so I wanted you to take a look at it. We Video, www.wevideo.com. That's one of the big announcements because, Mac, okay, we are fired. First of all, everybody's fired up about this. Okay, now Mac, PMC made his profile. We need Mac to sign up for that free account just so you can start to navigate it, Mac, and then I'll add you to some of the projects, okay? But remember, let me know what you guys want. Okay, two things. Remember, it's an experiment, first. 2, second of all, let me know what you want, because I'll change up stuff. What you guys want is really important to me, okay, and what you want to do. Okay, thirdly, remember that this one I brought you guys in really early. So everybody take a look. The Pack Stereo account at We Video is a paid account. Theoretically, our associates should be able to have the free accounts, and that when they work on that I can set up the projects. Like I've already done the one, set up a basic project for the collab project that PMC's I'll show you a piece with DeVoe. I've already set up a piece about that. And so you can go take a look at that stuff. But you got to sign up for at least a free account and then let me know your name. Or you could search, me out on there. Pack Stereo. I also have See, what I did is I made the Pack Stereo account. and then I have the Mario Hemsley account, and Victor has the Victor Allen account, and the paid account is the Pack Stereo account.
Somebody
that way
has
we
to bring
should
the paper.
trying to save you guys money.
Well, you guys, look, let's be real. You guys are going to probably, because you guys are gangsters and pimps, are going to have to go ahead and just go that next level up and get you a paid account and be the real deal.
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Well,
Norm,
yeah,
you're gonna have
$50
to.
a year. It's not that bad.
Well, look, okay. They've had X
Make sure
dates.
you want it.
They have had X dates that cost more than that.
That's true. Once you buy them that get them, take them home, buy them that chicken. Get an extra biscuit, strawberry soda. It adds up.
Just go ahead.
Making those Bobby Womack tapes for him.
Bobby.
Harry Hippie, if you think you're lonely. Okay. All right, so take a look about that. I'm going to come back to this in just a minute, okay? We're going to come back to that. But I just want you to know about that, okay? We'll come back to that, okay? Yeah. Because I had to get those announcements out. Today is Monday, August 20th, 2012. The hot and trending tweets are, number one, Pussy Riot. See, people thought we were joking in the beginning. Right. And we've also got some people writing. One of my good friends, Hamza Muhammad, had a totally contrary view on Pussy Riot. Doesn't really appreciate them. But he's a spiritual brother, too, now. Right. And so he's very much insulted by the way they deal with religion.
Well, I can understand it. I can
too. I can understand that, too.
I can understand it.
And if you're Christian, I can understand that, too.
Right. I think it's hard. They say, is there a way to go about and get your point across without disrespecting other people's choices? Now, I'm not saying I'm an advocate. I'm just saying.
See, well, the whole thing, Norman brings it up. He says it's the name, right? I was waiting. Have you noticed only on cable did they say Pussy Riot? Well, I've been watching all the news shows. They don't want to say it.
Well, okay. Nobody has a problem.
Because why? Because they can imagine. See, it's all about pussy, and then pussies that are rioting.
That's not it. You know why? Because you had the Pussycat Dolls, and nobody complained about them as long as they did good music.
It's a Pussy Riot is a different impression.
Well, no, they could be Pussy Riot and just have progressive, positive music. When they went into that church, and they went into that place where Russia goes, we're suing Madonna right now for $10 million for her advocacy on gays. They have a whole thing that's totally different. And you hear varying of opinions. Don't shoot the messenger, you guys. They're just saying freedom of speech when you have that doctrine.
Some people want them to get their ass kicked.
Wait a minute. Is freedom of speech a doctrine across the globe, or is it by country by country?
No, it's not. It's certainly country by country, and even here in America, it's you know what, you got freedom of speech. You just better watch what you say.
That's all.
And people are really not for freedom of speech. In other words, this is what even my leftist liberal friends. You know what people are? What? They're for freedom of speech of their people.
Right.
They're for freedom of their stuff. Right. Don't let it be the other folks.
Right.
Don't let it be their enemies. They don't want them to have not a moment of freedom. Right. Don't say shit, kill them, shoot them, stop them.
Right, right.
I've watched the most people who defend, the Bill of Rights turn to the most fascist pigs when it comes to the other people having their free speech. Well, so free speech means that the other folks get to do their stuff too, right?
They do. You can't be mad.
So get over it if you're going to have free speech. That means they're going to say nigga.
Right. Well,
get over it. That's part of the free speech.
Here's the other part. I think it's a win-win on both sides. I don't think there's a loser here. It's different when it comes to with Madonna and Russia, because one is they have their right. Two, just because you're American don't mean you can transfer what you do in your country over to somebody else's property and land.
Well, people have tried. That's they done in religion. It worked, but a lot died. The first ones died. The first ones always die. Whoever the first ones are doing it, coming with the new word. We got the new word. Okay, so fire up the fire.
Dude. Hey, look,
they gonna string you up.
If you ever want to see an old picture, and I'm gonna get back to it, Midnight Express. Just go see that when you go. Like, I'm from the United States. You're in Turkey right now. Okay, it's one of those scenarios.
Yeah, that. Don't get me started on Turkey. That's another one.
Also, Madonna. Look, if you are willing to go on that stage knowing what you're doing, I give her big pimping 10 times over. Not because she's right. It's because she basically said, I'm going in a place where they are known not to have an advocacy for gays.
Well, that's one of the stories. We might as well just finish it up to, that was one of the stories.
Sorry, man. You know
what? But what happened is that they actually have a lot of backlash against gays in Russia. They have a 100-year ban on gay public events.
Right.
And because there was supposedly minors, quote unquote, at the concert, there were young people as young as 12 years old, and you're advocating a gay lifestyle. So my God, so that to them is a crime.
Think about, Mario, you sitting in the church. You remember you were young, and you were with your mom, and you're about 12 years old.
Yeah.
And you're in a Baptist church. I'm just making up anything.
Yeah.
You're not Baptist.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, so 3 girls come up in the front row. In front
I
of
would have
you
loved it.
and start stomping
And taking out their clothes.
Just going nuts.
I would have had to act like I wasn't liking it.
Well, wait a minute. And your mom and all the adults and the parishioners, everybody are like, bam, and the police or security comes in, snatches them away. Did they do the right thing?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're going to get at least snatched. Here in the U.S., depending upon what cause you are, you can get your ass kicked.
That's what I'm saying. See, I'm looking at it from the kids' perspective, the adults' perspective, and those who are very steep in religion. Oh, brother.
Well, you know, they got to realize something. First of all, I got to tell somebody, this will be shocking news to a lot of people. This is really shocking news. Mm-hmm. Okay? Telling people about gay folks doesn't turn them gay. Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Shock the shit out of you up. Dumb fucks. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what you got. Some people need to be insulted. Okay? So let me make it clear again. Hearing about gay folks and meeting them does not turn you gay unless you are gay. Okay? So get over it.
I apologize.
All these heterosexual men are so damn afraid of gay folks. What, y'all afraid that if you sit down with them, you going to turn gay? If you do, you was gay anyway, okay? Just waiting to come on out.
Okay. I didn't want him to go to the F-bomb, but he dropped it already. That's okay. But
you did something, Vic.
What did I do?
Did you stop your Procaster?
Oh, no, it didn't. Another window popped up. I can see it.
Okay, you just jumped in there.
Popped up. Hold on.
I'll fix this, you guys. Vic stuff. Yeah, just go ahead and stop that. No, you got it.
Hold on.
Just close it.
I am. It was spinning. That's why. Got it?
Yeah, okay, we'll fix it, you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, give us a second. Give us a moment. It's that pop-up. That's what I knew was going to happen.
Okay. Well, we're working on some new things. You guys are still seeing what's happening here. Testing 1 2 testing.
There we go.
What happened over there? That's the
man. The window just, you know how you sometimes live stream just can pop up. Window pop. That's what happened last week. Window pops up, and as soon as that happened, out of nowhere,
I'll show you. It just means that it was open, probably just shut down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure what we got going now.
Still there, you guys. Hey, just going through the rotation here. We're not going to leave off the subject here we were talking about. The apologies for the F-bomb.
Well, I'm just saying I get irritated with stuff like that. It shows you how ignorant some people are. They still believe, okay, so just, they used to feel, even, that if you hung out with, gays, you might turn gay. Yeah. They used to feel that if you hung out with black folk, you would soon have developed an affinity for chicken and begin to dance in heathen rhythms.
You know what?
That actually is true.
That's wrong. First of all, it has nothing to do with your ethnicity. You are affected by the environment you're around. So if everybody around you don't know how to dance, no matter what their background, you're not going to know how to dance. If everybody around you knows how to dance, no matter who they are, you will learn the rhythm.
Well, that's what everybody used to say. They would say, if you hang out with those black folks, your daughters are going to come home dressed differently and shaking differently and talking differently. And you were right. You were right. You were right.
That's right.
They're different. Run.
Wait a minute. I was at an event.
They are. They're
Wait, let's
eating,
go.
and they have their growing butts.
And going
Fear.
right
Let's
off,
spread fear.
off of what he's saying.
The world's becoming black by
That's wrong.
hanging out with black folks.
I was in an
It's a
event
fear.
yesterday, and the guy, I had a story told to me by an African American woman. It was just short. It's not funny, but it's ironic. The guy was from Yugoslavia. He came out here. It was his first time. And he was so enamored by seeing a lot of color, African American women. And the first thing he asked her, he says, "You got ghetto booty, don't you?" And she just looked at him, and he was like, really, it was big because of what has transpired as it relates to, not because it's ghetto, it's the part that they're seeing something that's not usually around them. So if you see a lot of African American women or whomever, say they're South American women, whomever, and you go like, their butts and bodies don't look like the women in my country, and you do come around that community, you will sit there and go, I want to see more.
Ass is contagious. I'm telling you, watch out. Don't come here. If you come to the United States, I'm talking all the people who barely understand my English. Don't come to the United States unless you want to grow ass. Your children will have ass.
Dude, I'm sitting
I just tell you, they don't know what it is. It's in the water.
I think
They don't know where it's coming from, but ass is coming on everybody. There's all kind of ass. Everybody got ass.
Wait.
There's almost, I don't know what to tell you.
you have to
Just tell
really
you, just
think
watch out.
about it. You have to really think about it.
I'm just telling you.
It is just as amazing as the first time, say, back in the day before slavery, that the first time people went into Africa and saw people with different hair and color, that they
They were marveling over your skin.
They were going.
The juju madness
You know what?
coming of age.
Now wait a minute. I'm not trying. I'm just saying. See, chat room. What's
See?
wrong with you guys? That's what's wrong with you. We're just trying to bring some wisdom.
I don't even know if I have to do news today. Okay, you know.
Why you want to do news?
Man, I got to do news. Okay,
All right,
well, let me go. Y'all, come on. Okay, I was just trying to tell you the trending damn tweets.
Well, you can.
It was Pussy Riot, Hope Solo, Tony Scott, and the U.S. drought, which continues. I also had a weekly quotation, you guys. This time is by Bob Marley. And this week's quotation is, "The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for." That's from Bob Marley, you guys.
Okay.
The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for.
Well, if there was a man who actually demonstrated through his music that you really didn't find negativity or energy from him that was negative, I have to give it to the man Marley, because he did a good job of it. Now, we don't know all the personal, but we just know he did a good job of not saying, don't let them see you sweat. But the man's respected, an icon. No one even close to him when it comes to reggae music, man. No one even second to him. Okay, I gotta stop. You guys are getting a little too racial. Profiling in the chat room. Stop it.
That's right. We bringing in multicultural people to get y'all in check.
I know.
The food's going to change.
Well, I can't wait to
Different
talk about
food.
Hope, because Hope
Different
says,
food.
I'm straight, but I made out with a woman. I like that's Marl's
That's good. I
girl.
love me some Hope Solo. First of all, it's Hope Solo. That's
Right.
a cold name. Only Hope. Hope Solo.
You don't care.
That's just a tough name, and she's fine.
But she got slapped too, didn't
Latin. Who slapped her? Oh,
Oh, see?
yeah. I
Yeah,
saw that.
see?
Yeah, she did get
See, my
slapped.
whole point
Hey,
is-
sometimes you got to get a little rough.
she? Well,
Maybe
maybe.
Hope should have kicked him in.
Well,
kicked
no,
him.
maybe Hope is really like, I roll a little bit harder than you guys think. Don't let the whole massage of the sport athlete.
I thought you would fire back.
Oh yeah, I think she was testing the waters, man.
I haven't read the book, so I got to actually read the account before I can
I'll
comment.
just read the
I have
sign
to
letter.
happen to read the account. Okay, you guys, we tried this. Now I got to tell you, we're going to show you now quickly a couple videos that came over just to make sure everybody's aware of the Pack Stereo collab project. We're waiting to hear from DeVoe. You know she's the weakest link.
She's
She's the weakest.
She hit me.
She's the weakest damn link.
Oh no, she hit me while we was in our Pack Stereo Moby mode, and tomorrow she'll be here.
Oh, okay. See, I said, you guys, she's the weakest link.
No, she's
she said
not.
she's got a lyric.
She's not.
Now you're going to defend her because we're on the air. Okay?
First of all,
DeVoe.
how dare you
DeVoe.
put somebody that works with us
Let's
under
hear
the
the
bus?
lyric. Let's hear the lyric. we trying to figure out how we're going to approach it because we want it all to be a show. I'm getting everything set up so you could be part of it online. Everybody, so Mac, you got to go on and join We Video. And then, you guys try to use a name that we can recognize.
Right. And you know what?
And send me something so I can know who it is.
Yeah. And here's a great suggestion for you guys. You guys know where DeVoe is, as far as Facebook and email. Please send her 2 or 3 pics of what she should wear, something different
than the shit out of her
normal attire, something that she can.
Come on, you guys, go on Facebook and bug DeVoe, PMC Mac. She don't listen to me. She just tunes me out.
She already sent Mac some photos, so she
sent you some photos, Mac.
But didn't send us any photos.
What kind of photos, Mac?
See, you know what?
How come you got photos?
See what I'm saying? You guys doing that back channel?
See, that's
kind
of cold-blooded.
That's okay. So you know what, PMC? I think Mac is trying to take your product.
Yeah. Well, go in there because I'm starting. I uploaded and put the audio track up there. You guys, we got. You got to study it. You're ahead of. Okay, first of all, I pulled you guys in early, so we still studied it too. So take your time. Just make the count and look around. Okay, but now so just everybody knows what we're talking about. We have a couple of videos we want to show you about the collaboration product. The first one, get the drum roll out.
That's cold. That's cold. I can't believe
PMC. Now you gotta understand about PMC. He's really cool. So in this video, he's really excited. Now you can't always tell because he don't like to let it. That's part of the whole way his swagger. Yeah. He's always under control.
I think I know what
in control. It's like the way we did it back in the day.
PMC shooting the camera up, make him look like he's real big. You trying to look like he's 6'8", big pimpin'. Former Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker.
Okay, well, he sent us now.
He's 6'8" with some chairs.
Well, he got his picture somewhere. Maybe I'll do that by tomorrow. Take a look.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? This is PMC. Just wanted to come at you a little bit, tell you about this event that's going to be coming down on Pack Stereo Morning Coffee very soon. I'm affectionately calling this the Collab Project. What do I mean by that? This project is going to involve some of the members of the Pack Stereo family, specifically myself. I did an instrumental track, and it's going to be laced with some spoken word by the Empress DeVoe, aka Earth Mother. And when the recording is done, our friend up in Port Townsend, Washington, Mac McAllister, is going to grace us with an animated video for the project.
And he's doing the documentary.
All this is going to be coordinated by our leader, Mario Hemsley, and his assistant, Victor Allen. Mario is going to do the engineering on the recording and the mix down. This is an example of what can be done through the beauty of the internet and collaborations across the miles. As Mario always encourages us, we like to live the dream and do the impossible. So I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product, and I hope you all are too. And this is going to be the beginning of probably many projects down the road that we're going to be working on. So when it's finished, we'd love to hear your feedback, and stay tuned. Peace and blessings.
All right, everybody's PMC.
All right, man. Hey, dude, I got to give it to you, man. You're going to put Steve Harvey out of business, man. I mean, you should have your own show, PMC. Kick back, lean, music up. You need to have a couple of co-hosts behind you, standing up behind you, and your wife in the other room on the time limit.
Hey, it's crazy and it's fun. Like we say all the time, you don't have to worry about where the bus is going. You just get the right people on the bus, the right people off the bus, and then you let the people determine where the bus is going. I have no idea.
We'll let DeVoe drive the bus.
Oh, hell, that's like we said. Okay, I forgot you make sure certain people that are on the bus ain't driving the goddamn bus, but they do get to be on the bus.
See,
the weakest link. I love my DeVoe, but okay, now I'm trying to get her going in here.
How many people can actually drive the bus?
Okay, anybody. See, the bus is just driving all over the place, like switching lanes. Right now, because we don't know. Right now, I think PMC's driving the bus, so they just drove off into a tree.
Wait a minute.
Max driving sometime.
PMC, you get your wife to make a video, dude. I am going to bow down because at that point,
dude,
at that
PMC
point,
knows the trap. Don't do it because then she's gonna know about
because
everything.
You know why? Because you'll be ahead of Mario. Because you'll have your woman
he's ahead of
on
me
the
already.
side of you, and she's gonna go like, make her do a dedication to Mario. Says, you know what, Mario, you need a ride or die.
No,
chick.
first of all, my date kind of got tired of me, so right now I'm kind of like back to no date.
So the worst of it is no date. That's
But
it. What dates are nothing. I mean, what? Okay, dates.
Whatever I was doing, it's on hold now. So, because I have more money to spend again. So, you know what I noticed in that brief dating?
Right.
See, dating costs too much. The dating, as you get my age, you start looking at them funny. When your check comes, you look across. So, ladies, if you're out with an older gentleman, and when the check comes, if he looks at you funny,
right,
he's trying to figure out if you're worth it. He's trying. And he's probably going, I could have had a sandwich.
I'm going to remind Mario of something here because I know we're going to get at the end of the show and we have to go in rapid. I just want you to keep in mind, Mario, as you make this transition, that we let off with the names. Hootie, Condoleezza. Okay? I just want you to keep that in mind. So when you do your main topic, because you didn't get to your main topic.
I haven't got to the news yet.
That's right. So far when you're about 40 minutes into the show.
I'm just trying to just wing it, man. Y'all just... And here I am. Okay, first of all, I'm not even done.
Right.
With the collab project because I need for you to see this video.
Well, good luck. I'm just helping you with your lead in. Madonna.
Right. I wrote it down.
Hootie.
Who?
Hootie.
Well, what about, I didn't get to, that was you who tell me about the Hootie thing.
Hootie, I mean, the Hootie, the president CEO of Augusta National, Condoleezza Rice being one of the first women, as far as gender, as a member.
Right.
So two females, but the whole thing was we wrapped it around.
I don't remember what the Hootie part was.
Well, the Hootie part was, do you want to give him props? And I said, give Condoleezza props. You said, no.
Well, why Hootie? Why Hootie?
Because Hootie has been what they call the harbinger of, like, I run this bitch, and we don't let people. I mean,
Hootie and the Blowfish?
Not Hootie. No, the CEO of Augusta National. His name is Hootie.
I don't know what the hell you did. Anybody else know what he was talking about? I was trying to figure out what he was talking about. I didn't know who Hootie was. I was like, Hootie, really? So, was it me, or was it just me? Did anybody think he was talking about Hootie and the Blowfish? Man.
See, I follow sports.
I didn't know about you talking about the Hootie.
Hootie, oh man, let me give you some background later in the show.
Okay, all right, well.
And you'll tie it in. That's a go.
I don't know. I think we're going to leave him confused. Okay.
It's already confused.
Take a look at Mac McAllister.
Oh man, this is going to be good. Oh damn, Mac, it's tall. Big pimpin'. And no hair.
Damn, what happened? I was thinking about that one. I was just getting comfortable.
Wait a minute.
I was just getting comfortable.
That was
man.
okay. Was that a lead in? So you need to tell Mac. Was that a lead in? Was that Big Pimpin' Mac giving you a teaser? Because I think Mike was teasing you, man. I think you
that
just
was a teaser. He wanted us to see.
Right.
Give us some ideas of what's coming. You notice he had all of us in the video.
Yes.
He had you, he had me, he had PMC.
Yeah.
He's probably still working on Norman because Norman, we don't have no pictures yet.
Right.
But that'll be revealed.
No, that's Big Pimpin'. I got to give Big Pimpin'.
That'll be revealed tomorrow.
I think I can't wait because I think really what's going to happen is that the documentary with your lifestyle, when it gets really edgy, using the type of images and everything, it makes it ongoing, man.
Well, Mac wants to do this documentary. So I was just trying to think of the technical things that I could do to make it flow. So, in other words, so what I'm going to try to do as a minimum is to make sure that we're going to use some kind of a video conferencing software. I'm looking at the Google, but I think there's other things that'll work better as a group. And so I'll have some things to talk about that because I have been testing that stuff, all of them, forever.
You know, when all else fails,
so it's a matter of just going back and taking a look at the certain parameters. But yeah, every video meeting, everything like that, I'm going to try to save the raw footage and upload it into the project so that Mac will be able to do some stuff and do some, some work with the documentary.
All right.
Okay, and then he'll be able to, work with it from up there in the site.
Good. Hey, I'm all good for it.
So get up in there and get your stuff. Okay, now, like Vic said, we just got a glimpse of this.
Yeah, that was a teaser.
That was a teaser.
Yeah, that's a teaser.
Let's take a look at the real thing.
You know how pimps go, man. Got to pay them to get the real deal.
I know it's hard to believe, baby, how this could all be pretend. The love is one, but then it comes undone, and all you have are memories of pain. So you say you won't fall again, baby. With love you won't be concerned. No, no, no. Say it hurts too much. There's no one left to trust. Your broken heart has nothing left to learn. Life is gonna test you, baby. People are gonna stress you, baby. And I can only hope and pray you understand. Girl, you're something special. Yes, you are. Not just some suggestion. No, no, no. The reason that I care so much. I care so much. Yeah. Now you can't keep running away, baby. 'Cause there ain't no way you could ever truly hide. Would you rather live pretend, believing you can win, so end up crying every single night? When will you open up your eyes, pretty baby? When will you let go of your oh so foolish pride and be afraid to fly? Just take a chance and try, 'cause all we have is what we are inside. Life is gonna test you, baby. Yes, it does. People are gonna stress you, baby. Yes, they do. I can only hope and pray you understand. Girl, you're something special. Yes, you are. Not just some suggestion. No, 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 no. That I care so much. That's why I care, baby. Special. Whoa, whoa. Sometimes I feel as if I can't go on, but I refuse to give up. I find the strength to be strong. I know tomorrow is a brand new day, so I refuse to give up. I find another way. Some people tell me that I lost my mind, but I refuse to give up, so I won't waste my time. Sometimes I feel as if I can't go on, but I refuse to give up. Yes, I refuse to give up. Come on now. I found a better way. I refuse to waste my time, yeah. Life is gonna test you, baby. People are gonna stress you, baby. Stress you, darling. Hope and pray you understand. Keep on, keep on, baby. Not just some suggestion, no. That I care so much. I care like I do. Yeah. Girl, you're something. I wish I knew the words to say and let you know just how I see you, baby. Life is gonna test you, baby. People are gonna stress you, baby. And I can only hope and pray you understand. Girl, you're something special. Girl, you.
Yeah. Bumping and grinding. From Mac McAllister, a.k.a. the Brown Sugar of Port Townsend, Po-Town. Yeah. Mac McAllister, everybody, gotta love that. You know, you better go on the online with mac.ning.com and join the Secret Squadron. I am a member of the Secret Squadron, and did you know I can eat all I want and I won't gain weight?
That's good. That's good. You
All
know what,
I
Mac?
want.
All I can say is
Everything.
you got everybody got a little pimp in them, Mac. I think you letting your pimp out, man. I have to give it to you. I've noticed that the massaging of the persona that you keep projecting. I see airplanes. I see big booty women. I see hair. Looks like a players' convention in Port Townsend, Washington. I want to, I'm about to shed a tear because I like Max, and when the Max come out at night, man, I don't know what to do.
Mac. Hey, dress different. Everybody,